Movie notes on Shall We Dance, 1996 film, 5 December 2024 viewing. Today is Thursday, 5 December 2024. Happy 123rd birthday, Mr. Werner Heisenberg, my fellow German, ethnically. And so I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and this is my movie note. These are mine. I'm going to talk through my movie nights for my Thursday, 5 December 2024 viewing of the 1996 film Shall We Dance, which is a Japanese language film about a family in Japan with a husband who decides to sign up for and take ballroom dance classes without telling his wife and daughter up front. So that's my description for this viewing. I have seen this before. Hollywood remade it with white people. Jennifer Lopez of 100% Spanish ancestry and Richard Gere and stuff the decade after this one came out. But this is I partially watched this today because I was out at Critter Mealtime dinner, and I'm Euro Native American, and the squirrels were like, "Less white people," and I was like, they're like, "We're Native Americans," and I was like, "All right, I gotta do Shall We Dance today." The original is Japanese, right? So we're gonna pay homage to non-white people. Okay. So I chose this movie in high school, approximately 2006, 2007, 2008, to watch for a cultural immersion assignment. So we were on an Asia section, and they're like, you can watch a movie, but you have to like watch, it can't be like, you know, a Hollywood make of something. It has to be an actual like Asian film. So I chose this one. I did not realize it was going to be in the Japanese language. And so it was a good pick because I got to see the original, right? It was copycatted by American Hollywood the following decade. And so I got to see the original and learn that ballroom dancing in Japan was perceived culturally a bit different than in the United States of America. So per the movie, the Japanese are very considerate about physical proximity to other persons, as well as moderating displays of affection towards one's significant other, both inside privately and outside publicly the house. So taking ballroom dance lessons is a deviation from a more reserved cultural norm. So the husband taking dance lessons was like, you know, like, even without the touching of, and especially touching of, you know, a woman or women other than one's own wife, physically and like on the back and shoulders and arms and stuff, right, is a deviation. It would also be a deviation from a Tanis standard, me. Okay. So there's that element of it. It's also a movie. Next group of notes. So there's like 4 kind of clumps I wrote. So this is the second one. It is a movie about learning to dance for the first time, and how to bring life into something someone is unfamiliar with so that they are engaged in learning and stay with it. So if one goes, he rides this light rail system, and sees this window and it has the dance instructor that's looking out, and Shall We Dance can come in and take lessons and stuff. And so he's introduced to ballroom dancing perhaps that way. So then when one goes in to learn, it's not like it's Dancing with the Stars that's running through their brain. They don't have a background. So how do they originate their own thoughts to come up with the life of the dance in terms of themselves? Right, so it's a very beautiful, stripped down, clean movie in that sense. I do not know how to dance and have not taken ballroom dance classes in my life. I am over 31.00 years of age. Elvis goes, "No dancing, babe. You are going to be my housewife in Graceland." I go, "Do I get my rocks, microscopes, experimental petrology furnaces, and any businesses I own, then okay. Let us make Graceland synonymous with my baby Roman Empire, and you got me taking early retirement for my life so I can be with you, my Elvis. You, Mr. Presley, me, Mrs. Presley." The squirrels go, don't forget about the Native American rodent life, okay? The birds go, us too. The towhee's like, don't forget us. We're Rufus-sided. That's right. Okay. The third note is the lead actor in this movie. The lead actor is the guy who portrayed the Nobu character in the 2005 film Memoirs of a Geisha. I feel the same as I did when I saw these movies over 15 years ago. He looked better / more attractive in Memoirs of a Geisha. Yes, even with him being older in that one. So he's younger here, but I got some guys look better when they're older. As part of, maybe this is particular pairing this movie with the 2005 film Memoirs of a Geisha. Like there were some times where you're like, oh, it's like a decade passed and he looks even better. You know, so like the age difference thing for me just went, but he looks better now. So there we go. And then last note, lessons level. So competitions and competition ranks of individuals are included in this movie. Yes, so ballroom dancing is a sport, if you're not familiar with the sport of ballroom dancing. And they do bring up lessons. They also bring up world championships level, and they include kind of dance competitions. So they're included in the movie. So I am including in my notes on sports, books, and movies playlist. I also included the ballroom dancing 2006 film Take the Lead there. So this is not the first ballroom dancing film I'm doing a movie notes for. However, it is not an American film. Okay. So the sport is ballroom dancing, and it is centric to the storylines of both films. So there we go. There's my movie notes on Shall We Dance, 1996 film, 5 December 2024 viewing.